Hey guys, Dandy Dan bringing you an event on resource gathering. Not that big of a deal, but it is like 3 a.m. I've been doing bosses all day and I got a really good start on resource gathering, probably about halfway up. And then I sort of got caught up in doing bosses all day and realized, oh man, I'm going to be like pressed to make this. So I kicked on an 8 hour gathering speed and sent out a bunch of stuff. And there's about 10 minutes left in the event. So I'm going to call in all my stuff because it's a little beyond that. But I want to bring in everything, and get as much score as possible and really hope that I make it. I don't know that I will, but oh, now see, I hope that one is in time. Wow, 11 minutes. I didn't realize it was that far out. How much time do I have? Oh, I need that to come back. Let's see. I might have to find that one at the end and speed it up, which sucks, but I don't know that I'll make it without it. That's rough. We'll see how the other two do first. There's a bunch of marches, and see, I'm missing out on all these, which is unfortunate, but, I might be able to get into one of them, this 2 minute one coming back. We'll see what happens. Let's see, I would prefer to get it on the highest one. That's only got a minute left, There's a 2:15. Oh, that's going to be tight. I don't think I can make that because my troops have to go wherever they need to go as well. It is what it is. I have other plans too to do some things. So like I said, we'll have to keep a close eye on that 10-minute one there. And then I have a group going out to get a goblin. I'm always working on that goblin event because, the goblin event is something that when it scrolls up at the top, there's undead, and it says event ongoing. It's always ongoing, but it's either going or it's gone because you're either doing it or you're not. Not only do you have to go out and get the goblins and kill them, which can take time depending on where they're at, but you also have to actually make time to look for the goblins on the map. And sometimes that's more the annoyance than actually like going and killing the goblin. So definitely something that needs done though. I've racked up 500 to 800,000 gold at a time, just focusing on goblins for a little while. And it definitely helps with your research and items and whatnot. And if you don't, then it's definitely something that will hurt your game. So you want to, make a regular effort to do the goblin events, especially if your marches aren't doing anything else anyway. Doesn't take that many troops to take down a level 1 goblin, probably about maybe 10,000 of T5, maybe even T4. So definitely something you want to do. And, it kind of forces you to start fixing up your generals a little bit. You should be cultivating those every day anyway, but then also getting them some items and learn how to build items and all that kind of stuff. So here comes the first batch, and we're going to see what this does for us. Now there's also, okay, that's just a help button. Okay, let's see. So lot 1 is in. What did this do for us? Ooh, we might make it on the second one, but I know we'll definitely make it if we can get that other one. So we got 2 things coming back. Here's the first, because that's the closest. What is this? Is this our goblin? Oh. So this is ours. And we want to speed this up. 700 gems. I mean, I might as well not bother and only get 500 for the event. So we're going to have to make it on the second march. I mean, that's all there is to it. And hopefully we will. That is really unfortunate. Now that was 591. It moved the needle quite a bit. The other one should move it just as much, but yeah, that's kind of a bind. I really hope we make it. I don't think there's any other way to we literally need seconds. It's 6:43 on that one, and it's 5. I need a minute. Wow. I don't know if I could play with a monarch item here. Let's see. Move. I know there's a horn for March speed, and I know I did a video on this. That's monsters. That's what we had on. Nope. Justice horn. Courage. Yeah. Wear that. Now let's see if it 6 minutes. I think you have to wear it at the start of the march, so that's probably no. Yeah, it's not gonna help me. Let's go back and put this other horn back on. I would just really like these gems. Okay. Alright, so we got someone else in. Did we make it? Because that's what we gotta make it on. The only other thing I can do is to try and cheat the system a little bit and see. We have 5 minutes. I mean, there would have to be a tile really close. There usually never is. Alright, so did we make it? Probably not, because I didn't get anything on it. You gotta be kidding me. We didn't make it. See, if that other one would have made it in, if I would have called him in just a little bit earlier, I would have made that. So that is unfortunate, but it looks like I'm gonna miss it because I have to spend 700 gems to get that to come in. I'm only gonna get 555. There's no point, and it's literally like a minute. I mean, there's no. I need a cheaper version of a speed up. Speed up. I have 1,000. I mean, I could use a 10%. Wow. Well, that really sucks. Well, on a good note, we beat our greedy goblin. Only 3 wounded. Alright. And we're going to go to the old bookmarks. I want this to actually get back. I may not be able to do it. Both things I want to do. I want to rally a skeleton, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough troops for it to have decent odds without also sending out an attack on a G4. So I'll probably do the G4 first because I typically go for goblins before I go for bosses. That's just kind of how I tend to do it. Now, when goblin hunting, just since we're on the topic, I typically take a look at the map and I'll search this quadrant, and then I'll search this quadrant, that quadrant. So I'll pick a quadrant in a day or a period of time, a few hours, and kind of go into it and search it. And then also this middle section on either side, I'll search those on their own as well as the corners going into the interior of the map. And I will literally go anywhere on the map for a goblin. There's no place that I won't go for a goblin. So, that makes it kind of interesting. But it definitely works for me, constantly finding goblins and that kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. I wonder if they would give me like a grace period of a couple minutes. That would be awesome. You know, it's not going to happen, but if they gave me like 1 minute, I would make it. It just bums me out, man. Wow. I thought I had plenty of time. I didn't think I sent anything past 10 minutes out, and that's why I kind of picked like 10 minutes before the event. Oops. You know, because even if I would have gone like 15 minutes and brought stuff back, I would have made it in plenty of time and had plenty of stuff. That wouldn't have made a big difference in the amount because I would have had that third March worth of stuff back. So, win some, lose some. But, you know, it's kind of a bummer because it's one of the easier events and I missed out on it basically. So, it is what it is. Oh, see, we're in a new day already, too. What is the, oh, see, this is power increase now. So this is one I usually get without even really thinking about it, just because I'm using speed ups and upgrading things and whatnot. Like I said, the resource gathering one, if you don't focus on it, it can kind of sneak up on you, and then you don't have enough time to like save it, kind of like what I just did here tonight. But you definitely want to focus on these events throughout the week and try and pull in the free gems. You know, I just purchased another 3-day shield. I've been kind of living under a shield for a while. So every other shield I'm doing gems for one, and then the next one when I donate enough to Alliance Science, which speaking of which it's a new day, that you know you get all these points, and I'm currently at 51,000, and I have enough honor in the Alliance that I can buy 3-day shields. So literally every other oh well, that's actually all right because I don't think we started a new day yet. Yeah, see now they're here bastards. So there's my stuff. That would have been my gems. But yeah, so basically I buy one with gems and then I buy one with alliance points in the shop. And you know, that pretty much covers me for all of my needs on bubbles. So that's been working out really good. Haven't been hit other than a period of time when I was out of town and my shield lapsed for literally a few hours. Other than that, I was fine. So that's all I got for today, guys. I really hope to, you know, get the gems and everything, but it didn't happen. I will say that we will just go here to this goblin. I also did clear all my bookmarks out, which took a little while. Kind of wish they had a. Now, I guess. See, he's 26 minutes, and she has a skill book for monster marches, and she's 31 minutes. That makes no sense. He must have some other item on him that makes it better. I don't understand that one. I mean, any of these guys, he could take it. He could do it. Okay. I don't want to send my main general. He's 34 minutes. Why? Sometimes some of these adjustments with the generals don't make any sense. Alright, so this is a goblin, and see, I could go lower. I could go to like, you know, a number like that, but like, I kind of don't want to do it because it's such a long trip that you don't want to risk not sending enough, you know. And with that in mind, and since it's really no difference, I'm going to send her. So we'll go back to our like that kind of number right there. Okay. So off she goes to get that. And, you know, basically when I wake up, I'll have more gold. That's almost done with. Not too concerned about it. Now, I'm going to check this out, but I'm guessing I don't have near enough troops. I kind of hope to take this guy out. See, medium odds. Medium odds are basically because I don't have enough troops right now. Definitely not sending any ballistas or ground. All my calves are out. See, that's like not very good at all, so I'm not going to waste my time on that. So I will save that bookmark, and I want to find another goblin would be ideal. Really, just go get some goblins while I'm in bed. Whoops, I just did something. So I'm just going to go out to this edge of the map. A lot of times I find the goblins on the edges of the map or close to it. I could also go after a centaur. As a matter of fact, that G4 over not too far from him, I had seen a centaur. And this is where searching the map just comes into play. Just scrolling around, trying to. Oh, we'll take that guy right there. Oh, yeah, G4, definitely. Much rather have him. So, who else do I have to send? I know one of my better generals is on a wall. I'm going to stay with Spartacus. And we'll reset this and just send all of those. Off they go. And then the rest I'm just going to send into the Alliance farm. Occupy. Actually, he's got armor for wood gathering, so I'll just keep him send with. That's fine. And off we go. So that's truly all I have for tonight. I know I said that a while ago, but there it is. And you guys have a nice night. I will catch you next time.